Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. So, guys, we've been working towards getting ourselves as Magica Converter for the last few episodes. Yeah, today is the day. We finally got all of the parts. Last episode, we ended off with getting ourselves, I think, the mana input hatch. The mana output hatch was pretty much the same thing, so I just went ahead and crafted that off camera. Just required a mana spreader in the center instead of a mana tablet. Yeah, enchantment table, tiny ember input, tiny ember output, and then a tiny item input. Now, we've been getting some of these quests complete from the modular machines, and I went ahead and I claimed all of our other random quests. I'm not actually sure where the modular machine one is. Come to think of it, I think it was one of these starting ones. Man, I wish this would stay open. I don't really like how you click on a section and then that goes away and it's like, is that the right section? Nope, gotta click on the next one. Yeah, I kind of wish that would stay open. Anyway, the ones for the modular machines, wherever that is right here, we've gotten a few of these complete. Some of them we haven't. Modular control, yeah, we still need like a firebox, a machine gearbox. I'm not really sure if we need any of these things. You know what, reinforced machine casing I have made, but we use that in a crafting recipe directly, so I guess I never got credit for that. That's too bad. Yeah, I don't know what other modular machine parts we're gonna make in this mod pack, or I guess that we're gonna need in this mod pack. Like this Magica Converter, this is, I believe, a custom machine specific to this mod pack. I don't think this particular structure exists in any other mod pack. Yeah, I don't know how many other custom ones we're gonna be doing, but anyway, let's get this going. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7. 7 by 7, so it's kind of a big footprint. I don't know where we're gonna put it. See, the thing is, on this particular machine, if we look at it, you can see one side has, I think that's Ember, and on the other side you have Botania. We have Ember over here, we have Botania over here, so I guess it should just go somewhere right in the center here. Now, I was looking at the recipes of these as well, and I think, since I haven't used this machine before, I'm trying to figure out how this works. But it looks like you put in 1 ingot, and then you end up with getting liquid antimatter, mana, and ember, I guess? I'm not really sure. I don't know if that's saying you put that in there and it requires 32 ember and then you get this stuff, or if everything on this side of the arrow is everything you receive from it. I guess we're going to figure that all out as we get there. Yeah, the next step is we got to figure out where we're going to put this thing. So somewhere in the center between the two, so I guess probably right around where this torch is where we're gonna start. Yeah, something right around here. Okay, so the footprint of this requires us to have, I don't know what that block is in the center. I guess we can click this button. So that is a machine casing in the center surrounded by the Camonite bricks, living rock, more machine casings, and the displacement rune. So I guess what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this torch. That's going to be a machine casing here. And we're going to be very dark, but we're going to have a machine sitting here, so that's not going to matter much. So that was the Camonite and then the living rock around that. So we should be able to do this like so, and then the living rock around that. Okay, so now that we have that, we can do machine casing. Oh, we need the refined corallium next to the Camonite. Okay, and then machine casing on all sides of that, and then surrounded completely by displacement runes. Well, I think that's easy enough. So we'll do this, machine casing on either side of these guys. And then all of that completely surrounded in the displacement runes. So like this. All right, so that's our 7 by 7. That's the base of it anyway. All right, very good. So moving right along, the next layer, marble, small tank, mana output and input. All right, well, you guys understand how this is going to be built. I'm going to go ahead and build it. It does require an enchantment table underneath the soft bedrock there. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and build the rest of this. We'll be back, guys. All right, so when you build the structure correctly, all the blocks turn like this greenish color, so you know you've done it right. Cool. So it says blueprint found none, since you can't make this blueprint, but it's found the structure and it says it's missing the input item. So yeah, we need to put some kind of input item in here. So again, we can use Kelline, Garfax, Morganine, Racheline, Fricyon, or we can make liquid starlight. We're trying to really make this liquid antimatter. That's what I want to do. So we're going to put like, how about some Rachel in there? You get 50 per, so 2 of those would be 100. So we need 20 ingots, I guess. Let's grab a 20 of these guys, throw those in there and see what happens. Now, again, I don't know if that's how this works, if it's just you put those in there and things happen. Oh yeah, it looks like something's happening. Okay, so it's processing. Ember output full. All right, so we need to do something with the ember output or make the ember output bigger. Huh. Is there a way for us to just throw away ember? Is there like an ember trash can? Not really trying to do stuff with ember. I know there's like ember batteries. I don't know if there is a way for us to like just dispose of ember though. Ember ejector. What is that? I don't know what that does. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to like get some kind of an ember sink. I want to just throw it away until we need it. Again, we do have like these batteries. I guess we could fill up some of these and store those for later, but that's only gonna work for so long, and then we're gonna have to figure out what else we can do with it. I mean, here's what we could do, thinking about it. We could use it for putting into the beam cannon and then just have the beam cannon fire, right? Because when you fire the beam cannon, it uses all of the ember in it. I think that might be what we do. So we could just have that go over into the beam cannon and then maybe have a timer on this thing that pulses it, I don't know, every minute or two. I think that should work just fine now that I'm thinking on it. So we need some kind of an ember receptor. I think we need 2 of these. I had to make a couple of these things for the ember input and output hatches. So I think we're gonna need these again. So let's make ember receptor. One of those and an ember, I think transmitter? No, what is it called? The ember emitter. That's the other one. Okay, so we have those. I'm gonna need the hammer. Hammer. This guy. All right. So that should be all we need, I hope. I mean, obviously we could also upgrade the tiny ember output to a bigger one so it has a bigger internal storage. But if we're constantly just sending the ember, I think we should be okay. As long as that's how this works. I don't know, first time doing this. So I did that and it is connected, but I'm not seeing the ember being sent anywhere. So have I done something incorrectly? Ember emitter on the tiny ember output, and it's not outputting. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, I forgot the lever, and then I'm just gonna put it into a copper cell. We'll store this ember for now. This holds 24,000, I think is what it said that it held. Yeah, 24,000. That's quite a lot of ember, honestly. And if that ever fills up, I guess we can figure out a way to dispose of it. But anyway, the important thing is, oh, we got other things here. Not enough tank space for fluid outputs. Oh, okay. So fluid outputs, that's in the back here, right? Ah, oh wow, we already got half a bucket of this stuff. Okay, that's going quicker than I thought it was gonna go. So we need to get ourselves some kind of a tank that's like being input into. Let's get ourselves a portable tank. This should be just fine. We got to make one of these little guys like so. And then I guess translocator. 2 of those. Yep, that should be just fine as well. Okay, so now all we got to do is remove the torch. I'll put that up here so we are not spawning monsters. We'll place this here and this and this. There we go. Cool, so this should be working now. Yeah, we just sent some more ember. Things are happening. Yeah, that's going actually pretty quickly. There we go. There's a full bucket of liquid antimatter. Now, are we allowed to just pick that up into our inventory? Oh boy. Bucket. I actually don't know how this antimatter works completely. Quest completed antimatter bucket. So where was that? Where is that quest? Omicron, right here. Will transform mobs into their abyssal counterparts. Okay, so this is what we've been looking for quite some time, so we could get ourselves our heart containers. Now, I've played another mod pack where there is antimatter and you place it and like it turns all the blocks that touches into like antimatter blocks, which just destroys them, including bedrock. Not sure I want to do that here, if that is even what this stuff does. I'm not sure if it's the same stuff or not. Let's go, how about the hunting dimension? And we'll go like test place this somewhere just to make sure that what this stuff does. Let's turn off F7. We are looking for a skeleton, really. So if I place that, okay, so this doesn't look destructive at all. But we need to put this on a skeleton and then kill a skeleton for its bones. That's an ashen zombie. Here's a skeleton. I think the mobs have to die to it? Oh, yeah, anti-skeleton. Anti-bone, that's what we're looking for. Nice. Okay, so we gotta kill a few more mobs like this. Nice, nice. I mean, I guess I could always just capture that skeleton and like spawn it in, but honestly, this is easy enough to do. I don't know how many of these anti-bones we need. Probably a few of them. Hi, creeper. Probably a few of them. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and collect some anti-bones this way. Oh boy. Did I just kill myself? I just killed myself. Just doing the walk of shame back to my death point. Oh boy. When you die, you get this ghostly shape, which makes it so mobs don't do anything to you. Hey, look, it's an anti-player. There's me. All right, well, let's see if we can get this back. Now, I don't remember. Yeah, you don't get your ghastly shape. I did lose my flight, so I gotta be kind of careful here a little bit. That anti-player, though. Oh, let's get rid of you. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get back to the overworld so I can get flight and take care of this, and we will resume what we were doing here momentarily. All right, guys, so we now have 24 of these anti-bones, so we should be able to make some stuff here. I'm gonna put that antimatter away. That stuff, that's a little dangerous. So the way this works, red heart canisters are made with necrotic bone, relic apple, plus a red heart. We have all sorts of hearts in the system here. 17,000 red hearts, 12,000 yellow hearts, and then only 2 green hearts. So yeah, the red, or I guess the yellow canister uses a red one, and the green one uses a yellow one. So essentially, we are going to need like 22 of these canisters in order to make what we need to make here. So we're gonna go ahead and just spend all of our anti-bones here, except for one apparently, because I don't have enough aluminum. Yeah, all of it's in block form. Let's start on blockifying some of that. That's a little weird that we don't have that. All right, yeah, we'll just go ahead and make all of these. Cool. Okay, so there is 24 canisters. So now, if we wanted to do that, the relic apples, I guess I'm going to make 24 of those since that's the amount of canisters that we have. I don't think we can use all of these, but we will be able to use them later on as we get green and blue hearts, so it should be fine. So we'll put the relic apples in there, and I think we should be able to make 24 of those guys. Okay. Now, I don't remember, do you just put these on, or is there like... Is there a certain place these go? Yeah, I don't remember how this works. Does this... Okay, so this is from baubley heart canisters. So I think there's a thing you put those in. Baubley heart canisters. Yeah, heart amulet. Okay, so the heart amulet looks like you can use any color heart. And then I think you put the upgrades into that. All right. Oh, quest complete. So a yellow heart... You know, if it works with yellow and red, let's just do red because red's cheaper. So we'll do the red one. So if I right click on this, Now what does that do? Okay, that goes right there. How about if I do a shift right click? Ah, this is what you do. Okay, so we can put the red in here, and if I right click onto that, that gives me an additional 10 hearts. All right, got it. So now we need to upgrade these other ones. So let's do the yellow heart canisters. That requires the notch apples. And since we don't need any more red, I'm just gonna go ahead and make as many as we can. So there's 10 and 4 more. Awesome. So now we can upgrade this once again. Shift right click, put the yellows here, right click it. There we go. Now we're into the blue and purple hearts. That's pretty awesome. So we had 2 green hearts, so we can go ahead and use those as well. That does require shulker, nether stars, green hearts, and the previous yellow heart canister. So we'll do those 2. Cool. Let's grab this guy one more time. Right, whoop, not right click. Gotta do a shift right click. There it is. Cool. So now we put that on. So we're up to 4 purple hearts. That's awesome. So that should be, what is that? Additional 22 hearts compared to where we were before. And then we have the extra health from Botania, or not Botania, Astral Sorcery. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. So let's go back to this. We'll claim this one. And then it was the alpha that had these different heart canisters. So we'll claim those as well. I gotta figure out where we got the green ones from. I feel like those might have been dropping from Vexes in Abyssal Craft Dimension. Or maybe that was, yeah, maybe. I don't know. We only got 2 of them, so we couldn't have been farming too many of those things. I feel like that's where we did get them from. Well, I'll have to look at that. Yeah, so it definitely looks like we are getting the blue hearts off, well, at least mobs here anyway. So I don't know if it's from the Vexes. I think it was. That seems familiar. Or maybe it's from these evokers. Oh, it's the evokers themselves. Do the Vindicators drop it? Okay, we'll have to take a look at that. Yeah, I don't know what my health's doing right now. I'll go ahead and eat food. Do those guys drop it too? No, it doesn't really seem like it's the Vex. It just must be the evokers. Well, that's simple enough for us to go around and farm then. Yeah, those guys are dropping the blue hearts for sure. Oh, look at you, big boy. Huh. Okay, well, I'm going to try and farm up a bunch of these blue hearts so we can max that out. We need, I think, was it a total of 20 of those? So we can do the blue hearts and then, oh, that's the blue hearts. That's not the green hearts. Okay, so where are we getting the green hearts from? Aha! Figured it out. So green hearts come from the Ender Dragon, and apparently they also come from boss mobs in the Twilight Forest. Well, since I don't really want to go to the Twilight Forest, yeah, I don't know about all that. Now this says ingredients. It does require end crystals, 4 per mob, but this is still saying that it's spawning. So I don't know what happens if this gets to 100% and nothing happens. Like, does it just not do anything if it doesn't have the end crystals? I don't know. What do the end crystals cost? End crystal. Or does the end crystals like speed up the process? So that requires the carbonite, lunar reactive dust, a beacon. That's just the normal recipe. And these blank runes. That's a little expensive. I almost wonder if it would be better for me just to go to the Twilight and kill a bunch of the Twilight Forest, like the Nagas and stuff like that to get them. You know what? I might go do that instead. Let's go ahead and remove this. We don't even have the proper storage space for the Ender Dragon drops. We'll place Big Brother back here since we've been farming that. Yeah, I guess we could do it with the Wood Farm and the End Dragon, but probably the best is just to go to the Twilight once again and just kill a whole bunch of like Nagas and stuff. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So this Naga was spawned in a while ago. And like, as I was mining here, I kept seeing the name tag at the top. I am ready for this guy to go away. Just spam click with our sword. Oh boy, that was a loud sounds and stuff that we were getting there. And it dropped a yellow heart. Okay, that's interesting. I was under the impression that it dropped... Are those actually? No. We're not looking for the yellow hearts. We're looking for the green hearts. Maybe it's not the Naga that drops it. Maybe it's the higher tier ones. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how the woot farm works. It seems like this is the only way to get the green hearts. I looked in the configuration options, and it seems like there's just the custom drops from Woot that have green hearts assigned to them. But anyway, this says it's an 80% chance, and you need 4 of these end crystals per dragon. So I just tried spawning it just a moment ago with the mass upgrades that we had, and it was trying to spawn 6 at a time, and it got to 100%, and then nothing happened. So now we're just doing 1 at a time, and I have 4 crystals down here in a chest next to the factory importer. I think that's how that works. I tried putting a hopper next to that and putting items into it. You can't do that. You can't right click on it. There's no interface there. So we're going to see if that works. I mean, the factory exporter just puts items into a chest that's directly next to it. So I assume the factory importer works the same way. But yeah, we'll find out here very shortly. Now, the thing is, like I was saying, it's an 80% chance drop that we'll get the green hearts. I don't know. It's like an 80% chance on a lot of these things. I feel like it would be better just to spawn the dragon in and just do the fight again, especially, you know, we got our good bow and a good sword and all this kind of stuff. I feel like we could just wreck the dragon pretty quickly. Yeah, only 80% chance, like on the dragon hearts and this? Like for automating this later down the road, that should be fine. Like if we can EMC these and just like, you know, spam it. Okay, so I wanted to see, did something happen here? Okay, so it did use the crystals that time. So that's good to know. The drop should be downstairs in the chest by the mob farm. Let's head down here and look. Okay, so we got a green heart. We got some dragon's breath, a dragon egg, and a dragon heart. All right, so it does in fact work. That's what we're looking for. Also, I want to point out that I had it filtered to like start deleting this diamond armor. And since it takes such a long time to get to the diamond armor, I decided that was a bad idea. And I am no longer filtering out diamond armor. So as mobs die that have it, we should collect it. And if we ever need to go back to having this stuff, we will have that available to us. I probably should never have started deleting it to begin with, because I'm pretty sure we threw away like boots and a chest plate or something. Anyway, so yeah, another green heart. That's pretty awesome. And it seems like that's the only way we're going to be able to get it. I don't know if looting affects the dragon. Like if I spawn it in the end and I kill it with my looting 6, does it drop more than 1 heart, or does it only ever drop 1 heart? I think I'm going to go to the end, try killing the dragon manually, see what happens there as far as hearts go, and we'll be right back. Alright, so just to compare, if you go and fight the dragon manually, you get yourself dragon scales, the ender dragon scale from Armor Plus, a dragon heart guaranteed 100%. I got a supremium essence, we got ourselves a green heart, and I think that's guaranteed. And trophy, like who cares about that? More dragon scales. This dragon's got so many scales. And then like all the other random items that you would get. Also, it seems like the dragon, or at least our end here, 1 egg spawns on top of the end portal, and then another egg spawns next to the end portal. So we get 2 eggs per kill. I found 1 egg when I went back into the end that I missed before. I mined it, and then after I killed the dragon, there was 1 egg on top of the portal, 1 next to it. So we ended up with 3 eggs from doing that. So I guess you get 2 eggs per kill, or at least that's what it seems like. Yeah, so I don't know. This is like no interaction at all, but you don't get any of the scales, and you only get an 80% chance at the heart and the the dragon heart and the green heart here. So gonna say this probably isn't the best idea until you can like completely automate this. Like if you're trying to get those hearts, yeah, you definitely want to do that manually. So I might go back there and kill the dragon a few more times, or we might just hold off on this getting any more hearts until we can just set up the woot farm to automatically kill the dragon over and over again and not really worry about it. The green hearts don't have any EMC, so we can't duplicate those either. So I don't know. Yeah, some things to think about here. But anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here for today. Yeah, checking out that we can actually farm the Ender Dragon on the Woot farm is kind of interesting. It is a little disappointing that it's only 80%, and you still have to provide the materials to spawn in the dragon. I'm not sure how much I like that. It definitely makes a lot more sense to spawn it in manually if you're trying to get those green hearts like you want. And also if you want to 100% get the Draconic Evolution hearts that we are going to need later on in order to get ourselves the Awakened Draconium and all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely something to think about, I guess. Like, if it was cheaper to provide the mats, I could see that. But yeah, it's like the same cost and 80% chance. Yeah, like I said, when we get to the point where we can automate making those end crystals and like those resources don't really matter, that'll be one thing. But yeah, for right now, trying to make all of the blank slates and all of that kind of stuff, a little expensive. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.